Alright, also, Squadron Talk Season 6 has officially been confirmed to be on a July 4th, Saturday. So, with this in mind, and the new image here that I want to talk about, I think there's a couple of confirmations, at least in my mind, for just things to expect for Squadron in the future. I think as time passes on, they're setting more and more, not necessarily like stepping stones, but just making a pattern that we can kind of latch onto a little bit and at least gain a semblance of understanding of some expectation for things coming out. Now, the first thing I want to say is I think every Squadron Talk will probably be on Saturday from here on out, unless it's like maybe a super special occasion. But the season 4, season 5, and now the season 6 Squadron Talk have all been on a Saturday. Before they used to be on Fridays, now they're over here on Saturday. I think that Saturday is going to be the official day from here on forward, so that's going to be good. Every Saturday before the official release of the season, we'll get the Squadron Talk, and again here we'll know what the heroes are going to be, any new divine draws, and a bunch of the changes they'll make for the season. I'll be live covering this and make a follow-up video on that as well. That is again in 2 days from now. So the second thing I want to talk about here is the colors. So I brought up a bunch of the past seasons here, but again, we'll take a look at season 6 just real quick here. These are the most distinct colors I think we've seen in the background before, and I think especially this season it could mean something. I took a look at previous seasons and there's not really that much of a connection between the colors and the characters that released. You could say things, but let's say for example season 3. For season 3 we had Super Vegito, Bardock, and Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, right? Then we look at the colors for Squadron Talk season 3. It is a like dark red and then a darker blue. If you want to like kind of stretch a connection there, this could be like Bardock's bandana. Maybe this could be just Vegito's gi, right? That's a possibility. Then we take a look here at season 4. You could say maybe this like lighter shade of pink red is the god hair. I think it's like pretty close, honestly, like the lighter portions of the hair of the Super Saiyan gods. We also saw the Super Saiyan gods in the background, which is really funny. I don't think that was intended, but that's what happens. This dark blue though, I have no idea. Maybe it could be Bronze Blue's a technical. Like, that's the closest I got. I don't think this dark blue really means anything. Then we take a look here at season 5. I feel like season 5 was the first time we saw purple. Because again, we saw red and blue for season 4 and season 3. Then now we're getting purple here for season 5. And they ended up giving us Frieza as the first character. I think that's pretty on spot. Like, Frieza has purple ki. He's very, I think, associated with the color purple, right? Outside of Golden Frieza, of course, but like Namek Frieza, I think purple is kind of like his color. So that makes a lot of sense to me, like seeing a purple right there, especially complementing with the background being white. I just think really felt Frieza-esque, right, when you really look back at it. So that makes a lot of sense, honestly. And I was thinking myself, you know, leading up to the season, hey, I could see a Final Form Frieza being released. Ta-da! We got a Final Form Frieza. So now this light blue, I don't know what this could be. My best guess is like Bulma's hair, but Bulma's hair is more like a teal, like green, rather than a blue. So I just don't know if that matches. Now, again, I feel like a lot of these are stretches, but maybe you could just complement these colors with just maybe even the headliners from here on out. So maybe we could say season 3 wasn't really that close. Besides, I think the closest thing is like Bardock's bandana. But season 4, this color, I think, really just, you could think of like the god forms with this. This purple color, you can get the Frieza headliner. Maybe one of these two colors do signify the headliner, or maybe even both of these colors. I just think that there's definitely pieces you could put together regarding this. So if we look here at the season 6 colors, what's the first character you think of? I think of Goku Black. I just think when I see this pink color, Rose Goku Black has comes to mind. The second character that comes to mind is like Baby. This golden color, any Super Saiyan could fit this. I think this is so like, just like it's this golden color, golden aura. Could be literally any Super Saiyan. So there's not really that big of a deal in terms of like, you know, who it could or can't be. Maybe it'd be more so of a Super Saiyan 1 character. Maybe it could be Super Saiyan 2. Who knows? Now, I've seen a couple of responses under the tweet with what it could be, but instead it asked Twitter, hey, what do you guys think these colors could mean? What characters do you think when it comes to these colors could be represented in the game? And I saw some interesting, again, things like I said, so let's just take a look here at what people are saying this could be. Well, Abu, I don't think this is correct. Super Saiyan Gohan into Beast Gohan. I mean, I guess kind of Beast Gohan, but not really. I think Beast Gohan is more of a purple, you know, like gray. Future Gohan and Rose, I think also fits this really well. Like imagine Super Saiyan Future Gohan and then Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black as a season. I think that would be a very fire season. I would love that, honestly. Daima is what you think of, but Super Saiyan and a Rose. Daima? Like Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima? I just don't really see this. Unless you're saying like this could be Super Saiyan 4 Goku and this could be Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. But I don't know. I don't really see Daima from this. Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan is what you're thinking of this. I think Orange Piccolo would obviously... I mean, this is more of a gold than an orange. I think if it was Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, I could see like this being like a beast kind of color. But this would have to be like straight up orange. Like not golden. Orange Piccolo does kind of have like a golden-esque flame to him at times, but I think it's closer to being orange than anything. However, Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, they just throw them in the game, man. I'd be excited for that. Super Saiyan Goku and Final Form Frieza, and that's something I did see. I think it was under this tweet here. This right here. Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. I mean, it does match. Like, imagine they give us a Goku and Frieza that work just like the Gammas. And they could have really good animations. Like, that would be a character I could see just like headlining like a season 6 or something like that. Or at least like a second or third character, bare minimum. But that is a very iconic like moment, the ending of the Tournament of Power. So that's not a bad choice. Purple and golden right there. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good guess, man. We see GT and Daima. So you're saying Super 17 with like this golden and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I just think this color doesn't match Super Saiyan 4 Goku, at least to me. Super Gogeta, Ultra Instinct Goku, Rose. I mean, Rose fits here, but I don't really see UI. Unless you're talking about just like Super Gogeta, UI Goku with the gray background, and then Rose, I guess. But like the background, I don't think really means much, right? The gray background, it's the same as always. Gogeta and Janemba. There's no way, right? They drop a Super Gogeta season 6. There's no way they would do that. I mean, to be fair, they dropped Super Vegeta before the half anniversary, and we got the gods for the anniversary. Would they do that? Imagine if they drop Super Gogeta and Janemba here. I just don't like it. Just wouldn't make sense, but it feels like something they would do. Because the thing about these devs that's very funny is some things are predictable. I think a lot of times they drop characters and you just would not expect to drop in a certain spot. Like, I think no one expected double OG Dragon Ball here. I think a lot of people were anticipating a Final Form Frieza. A lot of people were anticipating eventually Kid Buu. But like no one expected these two to drop together. No one expected 4 Vegeta, Ultimate Gohan, and Broly to be a season. I feel like they have been a bit unpredictable with a lot of the hero releases. If this would be like a Super Gogeta and Janemba, that would be insane. But I would just think like that would be anniversary, no? Like that just feels like such a perfect first anniversary. And then it's like, okay, if they drop Super Gogeta and Janemba for season 6, what do they have planned for anniversary at that rate? Like Super Gogeta is by far one of the biggest characters you could draw. And again, once they get Super Gogeta done, obviously we still have Dragon Ball Super Gogeta. We still have GT Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, Genshin, I think, could eventually go down the path of doing what if things, game original things. Like, again, we see Dokkan and Legends doing game original stuff. Genshin has, like, not game original per se, but I mean, like, for example, Kefla and Fasha's outfit. What if Genshin eventually gets to like some hero, like Dragon Ball Heroes type of like movement where we see Super Saiyan 4 Broly or Super Saiyan 4 Vegito eventually, and it's like they're gonna branch off to all these different forms and possibilities. Like, that's not impossible to think about. So I don't know. If that's the case and that's what they have in mind, what if Anniversary is not, it's like, okay, you know what I'm thinking of when it comes to this, like Persona 5X, right? Where it's like they drop like Makoto Yuki and stuff like that, I guess on the global server, right? But like then they had Hatsune Miku as their anniversary, which didn't make a lot of people mad. It'd be like, I mean, literally, imagine they dropped like Hatsune Miku for Genshin's anniversary. How would you guys feel about that? Would you be excited? Or like Orale or something? I don't know. Like, it's hard to make a direct comparison here. Maybe like just like Naruto. What if like Naruto came out for Squadra Top, for Genshin Squadra Anniversary? Like, how would you guys feel about that? For example, I think that's the kind of the thing. But like, imagine if they have, obviously not as crazy as that, but like all these plans in the back of their minds, and that's why they just feel comfortable with spamming these characters out. I don't know. Maybe I'm like overhyping things or like just jumping the gun, but it just doesn't make sense for them to be spamming like these characters out if this would be that, right? Which is why I'm thinking there's a Rose. Like, I feel like we jump back to the realistic timeline. Rose Goku Black, right? Baby. The gold reminds me of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, like, this, maybe this could be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because Super Saiyan 4s do have a golden like aura. What if this is Super Saiyan 4 and this is Super Baby 2? That's possible. Sword of Hope Trunks and Goku Black. I mean, Sword of Hope Trunks, yeah. Especially with the color of Season 6. The color of Season 5 Squadron Talk is almost the same as the Power Pole. I should have kept that up, but it is red. However, Season 4 was also red. I guess you could say for the gods, right? So yeah, like, very Super Saiyan color. Goku Frieza, again, we saw this here. Because I don't think they will drop another Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Because we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? But like, it is a transforming Super Saiyan 2 into 3. Majin Vegeta, huh? I think this could be really cool. Majin Vegeta is another character I was predicting, like, I think he could be part of this season, right? Maybe this is Majin Vegeta and this is Rose Goku Black. That'd be a really cool season. Goku and Frieza. Dude, I just like, imagine it's Super Gogeta, bro. There's like no way. But like, when you think of this gold, man, like, Super Gogeta does really fit that, man. I don't think, this is no way. Orange Piccolo would be really good. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan isn't a good guess. Gogeta and Omega, me personally, I don't think they will drop Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta before they do Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I don't think so. I guess obviously things could be different in this game, but who knows? Goku Black, Yellow is a lot of different characters. Could be Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Majin Vegeta. Yeah. Orange Piccolo. I mean, like, when you look at this art, like the background here, it is very golden. What if this is like golden Frieza? Would they drop 2 Friezas back to back? You just had a Super Saiyan 3 Goku being the strongest. Again, we're seeing a lot of the same opinions here. I just wanted to make a quick video on this. I say quick, but it's like 15 minutes. I'm such a yapper. I just felt like talking about this because I find it really interesting. And I just decided, you know, just talk about it if you need something about here. But Let me know what you guys are thinking. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.